we are the Huskies. And unless you're the lead dog, the view doesn't change. So we want to make sure that our students are the ones who are leading the profession, are helping to set the agendas, are involved in the decisions, and are really in the room where it happens.
Welcome to the UConn School of Pharmacy's Leaders Track. Today, you'll hear from both students and faculty and see what to expect if you decide to join, starting with the curriculum. Within the curriculum, there are required and elective courses. There are 2 required courses that add up to 4 credits as shown on the screen. However, you have a choice in elective classes. The classes you select must add up to 3 credits. Here are a couple more options. But now let's hear more about the required organizational dynamics for corporate and nonprofit leaders course.
So this is an off-site leadership course that is held at our practice site, Integrated Care Partners in Wethersfield, where students are exposed to healthcare executives and they get to learn about their career paths. We've incorporated a variety of leaders, both locally in Connecticut and nationally, from organizations like APHA, AMCP, pharmaceutical companies. We've had CEOs and presidents come talk. And the other nice piece to the class is that it showcases best practice organization dynamics that would be found in the boardroom. So we use a simulated organization environment where students can apply parliamentary procedures. They take on different roles like CEO, chairperson of the board. They learn how to prepare meeting minutes. They learn how to use Robert's Rules of Order. They learn common business terminology. So overall, it's really an immersive course in a real world setting, and it's meant to prepare students for leadership roles.
Now that you heard a little bit about the pharmacy curriculum requirements, let's talk about the business elective. A unique part of Leaders Track is that you're able to enroll in a 3-credit elective through the UConn School of Business. The business class allows you to expand and apply your pharmacy experiences to a different setting. Here are a few examples that students have taken in the past. As you've seen, Leaders Track has a vast curriculum that introduces you to key leadership concepts. There's also a unique opportunity for mentorship. Once you join, you will be paired with a pharmacy mentor based on your specific area of interest. Monthly meetings with your mentor are expected. On the screen are some example mentorship activities you can do. Now we'll hear from some current Leaders Track students on what their own relationships have been like with their mentors.
We'll talk a lot about my career goals and if they've changed, if she's met anyone that she can recommend me for, or different organizations where I might be better spending my time in order to get to where I want to go. So for example, I applied to be a volunteer with Project Hope, which is a medical aid organization that does disaster relief. And I needed a professional recommendation letter, and she wrote a really good recommendation letter for me, and I met a couple people through that organization from her.
The mentorship program that Leadership Track provides has been extremely beneficial to me so far in my experience because I've been able to connect with a leader within pharmacy who's currently practicing, and we've been able to connect between shared experiences, and that's helped me to tailor my pharmacy journey and become a leader within the organizations I'm currently a part of.
Leaders Track additionally has a requirement that comes into play your P4 year. For Leaders Track, one of your ABBY rotations in your last year of pharmacy school must either be in academia/leadership, pharmacy association, pharmacy management, hospital administration, or industry. There are also plenty of opportunities to apply what you've learned in the classroom to different kinds of leadership projects. There is also 2 requirements for both a leadership and a service project. Alternatively, students are able to complete a research ABBY or use their honors projects to fulfill the project requirement. These projects really allow you to be creative and demonstrate leadership with the assistance from your peers and your advisor. Finally, Leaders Track offers a variety of events and retreats that you'll be able to participate in every semester. There are 2 leadership retreats each year. Both of them are mandatory to attend. There's team building in the fall and an end-of-year celebration in the spring to send off the graduating P4 students. And there are optional events like visiting the APHA headquarters in Washington, D.C. So now let's hear more from a student that went to D.C.
We were able to get inside access to the White House, tour the APHA headquarters, as well as visit the Stabler-Leadbeater Apothecary Museum, which actually holds a lot of history, being founded back in 1792, dispensing prescriptions to even George Washington. Not only am I so grateful for visiting all these places and developing my knowledge of pharmacy history, I'm also very grateful for the opportunity to develop the connections that I did with all the faculty and other students that attended the trip as well.
So when I think of Leaders Track, I actually think it's a great preparation for students who want to do a little bit more in-depth discussion and activities around developing leadership skills, communication skills, even some business skills. And the reason I say that is because right now healthcare is undergoing a lot of change, and leaders are all about being change agents. Pharmacist leaders should be change agents. And what we try to do in Leaders Track is to give the students an opportunity to expand beyond what they have in their core curriculum.